What is going on, guys? It is the Miniature King, and thank you for stopping by on the channel. Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you on how to get a de-atomizer strike super easy in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, so you can go and get that nuclear calling card. Without further ado, guys, make sure to drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, and as always, let's just get right into the video. Alright, guys, so the gameplay you are seeing on your screen right now is the first ever de-atomizer strike I actually got in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. This was actually not recorded with my Elgato. I pressed the share button super quick after I got this, so I was able to get at least some of the game. I don't have the beginning of the game, and I don't have the way end. Like, right when I pop the de-atomizer strike, you don't get to see everyone die, but you do see that I got it. And as you guys are seeing right now, this is actually not in like a regular game mode. This is actually infected. For a lot of you that don't know this, you can actually get a de-atomizer strike in infected, because usually you have to get a de-atomizer strike using a specific gun that has that trait / variant on it. But in infected, that's actually not the case. You're able to get a de-atomizer strike using the shotgun that they give you. And I know a lot of you are like, wow, that's super easy. It doesn't take any skill. Why did you do it infected? But actually, that's not the case. This requires a lot of skill, and if you're not doing things right and you're playing the wrong way, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to get this. The gameplay you're seeing, it took a lot of work. I had to keep around doing a lot of things and basically staying patient until the way end. And guys, I'm going to give you my tips so you guys are able to do this yourselves. Alright, guys, so the first tip I could possibly give you is not spawning in the beginning. So as you are seeing on your screen there, I'm just waiting right here, waiting till the game will start, and you don't even have to spawn in. I don't know if this is a glitch, but you are able to just sit there and wait till the countdown is picked. And basically there's two countdowns. There's one before the game starts and there's one before they pick it infected. You want to wait both those out before you want to spawn in, so then that gives you no chance of being infected and you're still able to get this de-atomizer strike. Once you have spawned in, don't do what everyone else does. Don't hide in corners, don't go in the back of the map. Go and find the infected. This is super important to get as many kills as you can in the first 5 infected, because once there's like 7 infected, it gets increasingly harder and you can't just run around. You are kind of forced to go in the back. So what I do is, once there's only 5 infected, I go in that time period and I try getting as many kills as I can. And then once there's like 6 to 7 or even more than that, I go in the back and camp and just try to stay alive, because the more kills you get in the beginning, the easier this is going to be in the long run. Now, I know I said go camp in the back, but when you're camping in the back, guys, do not be afraid to kill infected people. I know there's going to probably be a lot of them, but you have to get kills in order to do this. If you're scared of killing them and getting infected, then there's probably no way you're going to be able to do this. You have to be brave, and you just got to keep killing them, because if you don't, you're not going to get this de-atomizer strike. But you have to be cautious at the same time. That being said, throwing knives are the one thing that will probably get you guys the most, because when there's multiple people throwing knives like at you, it's kind of hard to dodge them all. So what I do is I just keep boosting up and down, because it's going to be harder for them to hit you. This is the number one thing I die from, was the throwing knives. So what I can give you guys as a tip is just keep jumping and don't stand in one place in the back. You just got to keep jumping around, and it will be harder for them to be able to throw a knife at you. Also, speaking of killing them, the shotgun that they give you is not very good, so you want to aim above the head. Another thing you can do is you have a pistol on the back, which will also go towards the de-atomizer strike. I think I mentioned in the beginning that you could only do this with a shotgun, but I was wrong. You can also do this with a pistol on your back. So what you could do is weaken them with the pistol with like 2 shots, and then use the shotgun to finish them off. I like to do that a lot too. But guys, either way, if you're only going to use a shotgun, which I did in this video, aim above like the waist or the head. That's always a good place to aim for, because it's probably going to be one shot. I've had 3 hit markers on one guy, so you just got to be patient and make sure you're aiming for the head. Another thing a lot of people forget is that they have flashbangs or concussions, and they also have a trip mine, and these will like refresh every couple kills you get, but just know that you can stun the infected people if there's a lot coming at you. I didn't know this until a couple of games, and this does really help. I like to use a trip mine for like a reminder that there's a guy over there. I don't always like to kill them with the trip mine because that's just a waste of a kill. I just like to get them a little bit of damage on them, and then I can just finish them off with a shotgun shot. But guys, make sure you know that you have these if you ever need them, because they will help you. Of course, like if you can stun a few infected people and slow them down, that's always good for you. The next thing is making sure you vote for an outside map or a larger map. You don't like maps to play on infected where you're like scrunched in. Like Frontier is an infected map, and that map is terrible. I haven't seen anyone get a nuke on that map yet because it's enclosed and you can't really use your thrusters. So make sure you're voting for better maps to play on. But guys, those are my tips on how to get a de-atomizer strike in infected. Guys, if this helped you, make sure you drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, have a fantastic day, and make sure you stay patient while doing this. This took me a lot of time, guys, to get, so this will take you a couple of games. But guys, like I said, have a fantastic day. Peace out.
I know that I've been living in the city of stars, with this flying car, a brand new home for everyone, and even life on Mars. In the city of stars, with this flying car.